Hey guys, welcome to another radio video, and this is a small video talking about antennas, especially for shortwave listening. I've got a outdoor antenna that actually needs to be reinstalled because it with the winter and the wind and everything, it's now probably about 10 feet lower than it was before, and which is the wire that starts right there at my right here and goes all the way down to and I want to actually change it and put it back in the neighbor's tree right there, somewhere up there. What I want to talk to you today about especially is the fact that as a shortwave listener, well, the first thing you'll be confronted with is the fact that you do need an antenna. And I've got, you know, an ICOM radio, a higher end type radio for shortwave listening, which is interesting because you basically really need an outdoor antenna for that radio to really work well. But now most of the people that probably watch my channel have portable radios. Like, for example, everybody knows my new Grundig. Made a few videos and a review of it. And one of the biggest problems about listening to shortwave, and I've actually really lived it well with my Grundig radio, is the fact that when you use the indoor antenna, telescopic, first thing you notice is that when you turn on the radio and go on shortwave, you notice that the signal indicator here in the corner, if you look at my signal indicator, it's almost maxed out by the internal noise. And what that means is that unless stations are stronger than this maxed out signal, they aren't going to be really easy to hear. So and I think that's probably the worst of what we have to deal with in shortwave radio. And I believe that one of the reasons why shortwave listening in areas like in North America is really going down is that people buy these radios, go home, turn them on and say, well, I don't hear a thing. It must be broken. Or I don't hear a thing. What they said about hearing international broadcast stations is totally wrong. It's not true. And that, coupled with the fact that you have to tune the right frequencies, makes shortwave listening kind of something that needs an effort. And believe me, today lots of people just don't want to take the time to do anything. So what happens is you need to find solutions, and to find solutions you need to know what gives interference in a home, for example. So I think I've already done a video on it, but one of the things you can use is a small portable radio and go around your home, put it in the AM mode, medium wave, somewhere there's no station, and go around your home. For example, if I take this receiver, okay, with me, and I'm going to show you. So this is the indicator. I'm going to move around my house, and you see that, for example, here when I'm really far close to the window in my kitchen, the noise indicator is lower. So move around, go around your home with your radio and try to find where there's the least noise. For example, here's the bedroom. My bedroom is pretty noise free, except when I turn on this TV. If I turn on this TV, this will max out. So no TV, bedroom's a good place. What you have, if I go in, of course, my workspace, because this is my little office here. My workspace is pretty noise free when all computers and everything is low, but it's still not that great. Lots of noise. And of course, you'll want to tune to different frequencies. So for example, the medium wave band is one of a really good example. It's probably one of the band that's most prone to interference. So go around your home, try to find the spot that has the least interference. Let's try my living room, for example, here. I'm going to the living room. Sorry if the camera moves a lot, but so for example, in my living room, if I put my radio here, you see that it's actually not bad. My living room is a good space for radio listening. So if I put it on shortwave, for example, shortwave has more noise though. But it's so lots and lots of stuff make interference in a home, and I can tell you that some of the culprits are those new HD TVs. All the little wall warts that we buy, that we have with devices, lots of them are switching power supplies and make a lot of noise. Another source of noise is computers. Unfortunately, radio and computers are fun together, but unfortunately they don't go well together because the computer creates so much interference on the radio. So for a shortwave listener with a portable radio, no outdoor antenna, their best bet is to try and find the quietest place in the home. And to do that, you'll have to go around your home and check your signal indicator. With no signals, it shouldn't be high like the one I have here. So what you do is you actually go around your home to find the least interference. In my case, you've seen it, either the bedroom with no TV on, or my kitchen next to the window is not a bad place also. I know that, you know, the fun part of radio is to try and listen to it at your favorite spot, but unfortunately for shortwave, that's kind of a little difficult. That's why my ICOM radio is in the kitchen. It's the easiest place and the quietest place of all. About improving the reception, well, you can't really, people talk about, you know, doing some indoor antennas. It's just too noisy in a home. It's not gonna work. I don't think you can do really a good indoor antenna and have really good reception with noiseless or the least noise possible. The only really best bet after that is to do a little antenna that you'll put outside. It can be something simple, just a little piece of wire that's hung from a window. Try to scan, you know, go with your radios next to all of your windows and check the window that has the least interference. That's probably going to be the best place to put a little wire that sticks out of the window. And the other bet, well, is have a shielded cable that will actually go up to the outside, like I have here for my ICOM, and then put the wire as far away from the house as possible. But even then, in today's environment, if you're in a city like I am, you'll have all the interference from all of your neighbors coming in through your antenna. So having low noise is a difficult task. In some environments, it's almost impossible. And if you're a true shortwave fan, well, if you want to DX, sometimes you'll have to move away. And as summer draws near, I'm going to have some video of a little DXpedition. And when I mean DXpedition, you don't have to go far away. And you'll see that just going to a local park, you have a big park near where you live. Well, you know, in the park, you're getting away from houses and everything. There's often less electronic and electric noise. So that could be a good place in the middle of a park for shortwave listening. Low noise. So that's the main tips that I can give you about shortwave radio listening and trying to get the most out of your radios. You'll have to go around your house with your radio and try to find the least noise spots that you'll find. And if you find a spot that's really low in noise, well, tell yourself that that's probably going to be the place where you're going to have your really serious shortwave listening, and that's going to be the place where you're going to have possibility to catch weaker stations. And as stations tend to move away from North America as a target, you'll actually have to listen to stations that have weaker signals because they're transmitted towards other areas of the world. So hope this little tutorial on antenna, I would say antenna positioning and where to position your radio in a home helps. And of course, try to keep your home as noiseless as possible. I've done many modifications here on lighting system, for example. The good old light bulb, the incandescent light bulb that everybody's kind of trying to phase out because of its high power consumption. Unfortunately, that is probably the best ally we have in the noiseless world. It's one of the few electronic or electric devices we have that just doesn't generate noise. So changing, if you're in a room, for example, instead of having those fluorescent lighting or some of those fancy halogen lamps or even those new LED lamps, you might think about just putting good old-fashioned incandescent bulbs in that room to minimize the noise. So hey, if you have suggestions of your own, or maybe you've lowered your noise level by doing some changes in your home, let us know and give us your comments about what you did to lower the noise and where in your house is the noise the lowest. Do a little test of your home and tell us. In my case, it's either bedroom or kitchen. Kitchen being probably the best. And but hey, every house is a little different, so let us know where your radio is sitting and how you were able to have decent radio listening on shortwave. So if you enjoyed these videos, click subscribe button so that you'll join our channel. Really a lot of videos online and lots more coming up. And hope you come back to our official shortwave radio channel. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.